Welcome back. You're watching All About Stocks on ET now. Thank you for staying with us. Devin Chokshi is with us as well, and he's going to answer some of those questions you sent in during the week. Our first question is part of our Stamp of Approval segment. In this segment, we'll ask Devin to give you an approval for a stock move that you want to make. Umesh has written in. He wants to buy 200 shares of Bharti Airtel at the current level. He wants to know if it's advisable to enter the telecom sector right now. Devin, would you recommend that any retail investor enter the telecom sector?
No, I don't subscribe to buying telecom at this point of time. It is in the middle of too much of controversy, and at the same time, I think I don't see voice telephony segment emerging stronger. In fact, I think the pricing pressure is going to be quite some. So stay away from the telecom for the time being.
All right, Umesh, that move has been denied. Devin telling you that it does not make sense at this point to enter the telecom sector. He did recommend Tata Motors earlier in the show. That's something you might want to consider instead. We have a question from Niharika, who has 125 shares of SBI, bought at 21.72. She wants to know how long she should hold on to this stock for. SBI ended the week at 21.47. Devin.
SBI is a buy opportunity. I think one can buy into this market. Any fall in the market, I think one could buy further. Make SIP in SBI, and I think stay invested.
Right, so that's a buy call on SBI at this moment. We have time for one last question. Harshavardhan has written in. He's holding on to ITC right now, which he bought at about 200. He wants to know what sort of returns he can expect from the stock over the next 5 years. Devin.
I think average return of around 15% per year. That would be the safest way to assume the kind of growth in ITC's portfolio.
That's good news in a market like this, Harshvardhan. 15% annualized return from that stock over the next 5 years. That should be roughly your expectation. We've run out of time on this show. Thank you for watching All About Stocks. Devin, thank you so much for spending time with us on a week like this and answering our questions. Remember, if you have a question for any of our experts, feel free to write to us on the email ID at the bottom of your screen. You'll also find a copy of this episode on our Facebook page as well. Thanks for watching.